So Dark Sky Entertainment was nice enough to send me not only the 4K Steelbook of the new release of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the the standard 4K release of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, we'll say up front, these have no Blu-ray with them. These are 100% 4K, so if you want to hold on to your Blu-rays, then you might want to hold on to this release from Dark Sky Film to come out almost 10 years ago with the 40th Anniversary Collector's Edition, which packed all this stuff. Was 4 discs, 2 discs were DVD, the other 2 discs were everything on Blu-ray. But yeah, you might want to keep this because I feel like sometimes the colors are better on Blu-rays than they are 4Ks, where 4Ks have more detail. Blu-rays seem to have better color sometimes to me. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But this is a movie that was never really intended to look great either way. But if you have this, you might want to hold on to this, especially if you want the Blu-ray. That being said, we have now this with this wonderful artwork here. And these obviously have the same things on them, so I'll just show you what's on the back here as far as extras go. The 4K disc has 4 feature commentaries, which was on the old release, and the bonus Blu-ray bonus disc, which, by the way, is just bonus material, as we should say, features a brand new feature-length documentary, The Legacy of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's all you get new, and the movie is not on the disc. So don't put it in the disc thinking you're going to get the movie, because you're not. Bonus disc only. So let's go looking at these now. Here is what you get. Brand new artwork. Now, this is a cool little art piece here, I do believe. Not sure who the artist is. Didn't really look for the name on the front. But I like it. Now, when you remove this on the standard edition of the 4K, like that, another good look at that. It looks really, really nice. You'll notice you just get the old school poster, which nothing's wrong with that. It does not reverse, though, so that is not a cover option if you want that as a straight up cover. There's the side. Here is the back. Once again, it gives you what is in there. And when you open this baby up, there is your 4K disc. And here is your bonus disc with just your bonus features on Blu-ray. Like I said, it does not pack a reversible cover. And that might be a bummer to some, because I feel like some people maybe would have rather had that as a straight up cover option instead of just a slipcase option. Because when these get knocked around secondhand stores or even released in regular stores later on, the slipcase tend to get lost. Then you have the Steelbook, which of course is the same transfer and everything, and we will show you a little bit of what that looks like here in a second. Who will survive and what will be left of them? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The extras on the back is the same, as you can see, as the other one, but when you lift the slip up, there is nothing there. That's kind of a bummer. It's just plain white, but hey, at least the Steelbook has the cool original artwork. You have to pop that up there. Pop this open, and you'll see the artwork here. You got the world famous dinner scene, with there's your regular disc, here's your 4K disc, here is your Blu-ray bonus disc, and there is your dinner scene. But where you get just the standard cover for this, you do get the, I really am risking it all here trying to fold this out with one hand. You get a fold out little poster that actually features that new art we was talking about before. Nice little poster there. And on the back, you get the original poster. Not sure why they didn't bother to include this poster with the standard release, but I guess, hey, they're going to give you a little bit of a bump since you are paying more money for the Steelbook. So overall, there is your 4K releases. This has the standard art underneath the slipcase. Does not have a reversible cover. This has a plain back when you take the little tag off of it, but it does pack a poster in it with both arts that you cannot get in this version. Also, like I said, if you want a Blu-ray of it, you better keep your old release, and that's your Dark Sky collection. Although Dark Sky did do a previous version of the standard that some people even prefer over this one to this day, which I no longer have, but at one time I had all of those. I will pop this in for a second and show you what it looks like. I do believe that it has plenty of detail in the transfer, but I do believe that, like the Halloween, original Halloween, it kind of has some of the color lost in it, although I think the Halloween's case, they're trying to make it look like it's fall. In this case, it's probably just how it's going to look because of the age of the print, since it's almost 50 years old. But it looks good for what it is. It has detail. But again, if you want a little bit more of a pop there, a little less detail, you might want to go for that one. But these are not bad, and it's out now, so pick it up from Dark Sky Films. So you see, this is the loading menu for the new 4K disc. Takes a minute when you hit play. Of course, then you go through all this stuff. I will say I don't believe the camera, TV to camera translation here does this justice. as it looks way too blue on my screen, whereas the darks look dark on this. But I'll say this much: I think the film looks really good. There's more life in the print. Certain scenes seem to stand out way better than they did before on the Blu-ray, but still, the naked eye version seems to pop maybe a little more on the Blu-ray than the 4K, although I will admit that the 4K has way more detail than the Blu-ray did. But I mean, what's the most you can expect? This is a very indie film that was shot on probably some low stock, but it's managed to somehow still remain looking how it kind of looked throughout the years, no matter how improved the print that you're watching actually is. You can still hold on to the original VHS if you got it. That one's probably still the coolest way to watch it, but if you want to upgrade everything, this is not a bad way to go.